Greetings everybody, it's James here from jamesfwoods.com. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a free capture page to capture unlimited leads. Okay, so there's no hosting involved, there's no domain name buying or any of that sort of rubbish. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to use a website called Wix in conjunction with an email autoresponder called GetResponse. Okay, now with Wix, you can create a website with Wix that they'll host for you for free, and we're going to use that to our advantage to create a landing page that looks something like this, okay, or as close as I can get it today. But there's so many variables with what you can do with landing pages, and that includes within Wix as well. Okay, so you can create all sorts of different variations. You can change backgrounds, text, fonts, the capture part, the pointers, everything. Okay, so this is just a simple landing page, and we're just going to go through the anatomy of that and how you can build one for yourself for free. Okay, so let's get started. So you'll need to head to wix.com, and there should be a link somewhere in this, under this video somewhere, for you to click on that to go there. If you haven't got an account already, just click the Start Now button and you can create a free account. I've already got one. And I'm using Facebook, nice and easy. Okay, so you can see this one here that I previously made for you to have a look at. So what you do to get started, up the top here you'll see templates. Click on templates. Now all I do, I don't bother scrolling through all these lists trying to look for something, because I know I'm looking for a particular type. So I just type in landing pages or landing page. Okay, I can scroll through all of these if I want and find something that appeals to me if I want, but I'm actually doing a custom one, so there's one that's nice and easy. Okay, so I'll use this one here. Okay, so I just click on it and then it'll come up and it'll show me what it is. I'll go edit this site, wait for it to load. And pretty much I'm going to go through and click on the elements, if I can get to, there we go, and just delete them. Okay, so you just go through and delete everything off this page. Now if you like the look of that, you could leave that and put your text around there. So what we need to do though is change the background. So I'm just going to go white. So you can go any background you like that in here. You can even upload a custom background. Okay, dots if you want. So lots of variables there, or like I said, you can upload your own custom background. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an image. Okay, so I could go and find an image within here. So I'll click on that, so you can have a look at the free ones from Wix. There's a whole heap, you know, interiors, a whole heap you can use in there. But what I like to do is I like to go to Google, click on images up the top here, and I like beaches, okay, as in by the sea, alright. Beaches, click on images. Now before you can use any of these, what I like to do is click on search tools, usage rights, and click labeled for reuse. Okay, and then I'll just have a look through these images. Now I'm looking for a fairly large image thing. Anything over 1200 pixels wide is what I'm looking for, and that's purely for resolution purposes. Okay, so I could choose one of these images if I want. I've already uploaded one, so we'll go back to that. So you can see this one here, that's the one that was in there. So I just come down here, click add images. Now you'll notice this one's a bit small. So what I do is I can stretch that out to fill what I'm looking for. See these grid lines here? I'm looking to fill those. Okay, so we just put that in there like that. So I'm happy with that. I might bring this down a little bit actually. I think it's, see how it's zooming in, but it's keeping within the picture there. Just, okay, so that's not too bad. Right, so we've got the image that we want for the landing page. So next we've got to do is add some text. Okay, I'll use the title to start with. Now see how it's put this here? I can move that around to anywhere that I like. I can change the size. So what I'm doing, I'm not going to worry too much about writing it all. I'll just copy what we've got here. And you can do this. You can do this for any of the text that you want. If you've seen a landing page that's looking pretty good and you want to copy it, make sure you edit it a little bit. Okay, so you notice what I'm doing here is I'm moving the text box out to both sides, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it centered, okay, with this text editing position here. The next thing I'm going to do, I don't like the size of it, and I also don't like the font. I'm going to use Tahoma. I just find it reads a lot better. So I'll just change that to Tahoma. I'll change it to bold. I'll change it to white because I've got a blue background. Alright, and I'm going to change the size of it to 40 pixels. Okay, so I just type 40 pixels up there. Okay, and you can see that that's changed that quite dramatically. The other thing I like to do is we've got text effects up here. Alright, so I'm just going to add that like that, and you'll see it just makes it a little bit crisper to look at. So the other thing I need to do is change the color of some of the fonts. So the bits that I want to highlight color wise, so you can see that's highlighted. I want an exact secret. So what I'm aiming to do here is highlight the words that that people would resonate with and would attract their attention. Okay, and we'll just tidy that up a bit. Okay, so alright, so it's a little bit low, so I'll just move that up. Okay, so that's the text done. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to head over to your email responder. Now, I'm using GetResponse because of a couple of advantages. I find it quite good response-wise. It's got 98% response. In other words, it gets through to people. All right, so you can try this for 30 days for free, and then it's $15 a month for a list of up to 500, and then it scales from there. All right, so I've already logged in here, so I'll just log in. Now the first thing you want to do is see this little snowflake or gear cog over here. Is you want to, sorry, the little drop down next to it, is you want to come down and you want to create a campaign. Okay, so you just got to create a campaign, because when we create the campaign, we then come back and we click this. So I'm just doing this one on the free report too, and we need to change the permissions here. Okay, and the reason this is we want this to just be an email address. We don't want to have the name in there. Okay, and we also don't want it to be a double opt-in, because it just reduces down your opt-in rates. Okay, so what we need to do, where are we? There we are. All right, so by unticking these, okay, it means they won't get a confirmation email, and I'll show you a nifty little trick to help you monetize your opt-in pages or your capture pages. All right, so once you've done that, you can then come over into web forms and create a new web form. All right, so I've already created one. So all right, so we'll come to edit on this one. Okay, so this is what you'll be presented with. You'll be presented with a selection like this. Now, what I recommend is this transparent one. Okay, so I won't do that. Okay, and what you do now, you'll notice here I've only got the opt-in box for the email here. So what you do down the bottom, if I was to click this name just here, it will put that in there, okay? And then on the form, it would then have the name box in there, but I don't want that. All right, so I just unclick this. Now, when you first click it, you'll see the powered by button for get response. You don't want that there either, so get rid of that there. You don't want the header, so if I had text up there, get rid of the header. All you really want to focus on is this button and the text that you've got in your email box here, and you want to focus on the download button. Okay, now all I've done with this download button is I've changed the submit text in here to download free. Okay, and then up here you've got show advanced. Okay, now in these area here you can change all facets, pretty much all facets of your download button here. Okay, so once that's all done, it won't take long to do. You can make this any color you like, this text any color you like, and these words in here any color you like. Alright, so once that's all done, you just click next step. Okay, now you'll see confirmed opt-in. You want that off. Okay, so that's grayed out because I've got it off. Alright, and you can change that in here. Alright, you can give it a web form name if you want. You can allow Facebook subscriptions. I don't worry about it. But here's what you want to do if you want to monetize the capture page so you can make some money from it. Right? Is you can have your own custom thank you page. Now, if you link this link right here to an offer that is relative to what your market is about, so if you're in dog training niche, let's say, or the dog niche, you could, as you know, it's quite popular, you could have how to train your puppy in 5 weeks as a offer that is interesting to that market. Okay, so the key to this part is having some offer, a low cost offer, so like something between $5 and $20 worth, that is relative to your market, and you put your affiliate link in here so that once somebody signs up to this list, so basically once somebody puts their name and email in here, when they click on here, it will take them to the affiliate offer, and you have a chance of making a commission. All right. So doing this helps you pay for any paid advertising that you may decide to do. All right. So that's that section, and then next what we do. Okay. So what we do is we grab this code here, copy that, and then we go over to the Wix editor, we go to add, click down on the apps, then we click HTML, click that once and you'll see settings just here. You click on settings, then you click on this mode button and you change that to HTML, and then you right click in there and you paste the text in there, and then you hit the update button. Okay, so you can see that it has put our web form, because that's what this is called, or an opt-in box, into this page. All right, and you can see that it's transparent. Now remember, that's what we did, because when we were in get response we had a transparent background. Okay, so you can see I've put that in here. Now the next thing that we want to do, okay, so we've done that, get rid of that, and we want to add an image, okay, from clip art. Okay, so what I do is I've done this before, so in this case I'm putting a hand in. We add that, and then what I want to do is I want to position this so that it points. Now I think we're a little bit high there. Alright, I'll just bring that down a little bit. I like the email. I like this pointer to be pointing to this box here, because what we're trying to do with this is all of this heading is all designed to capture somebody's initial interest, and then we want them to focus on this part just here, so that they will enter their email in here and click the download the free report. Okay. Now, once they've clicked this download free report, remember in GetResponse, okay, I'll just go back to settings. In here, we had our default thank you page going to an affiliate offer. So what that means is once you've done your form, you're going to need to make a message series for your campaign, and in the very first one, it's going to have the download link for your free report or whatever it is that you're offering. Okay, so in this case, we're offering a free report. It'll get sent to the email, and then it'll also get sent to the affiliate page. Okay. Now, once you've done this, all you do is you click save. You can give it a name, LP Test 2. Okay. See how it'll have a link there. It's not live yet, so I've got to click publish. Alright, we can modify these if you want. I don't really need it to be searched by the engines. I will leave it as an optimized mobile view, and then I go publish. Right. I don't want to worry about promotions or upgrading or anything like that. Okay. Now, once I've done that, I can then go home. Okay, so that's pretty much what we're looking at. Alright, now let's go back home. Okay, so now I come back home, click on my sites. This is the one we just made, very similar to the one that I've got there. Now what I recommend you do, you can use this as it is, okay, but I like to be able to track how many hits that I've had on a site. So what I do is I go to a URL shortener called tiny.cc, and I'll just log in. And what I'll do is because everybody very familiar with the Wix.com site, so what I'll do is I'll come in here and I might rename it Drinks on the Beach, as an example. Okay, it could be anything as long as it's available in there. So then I hit Tiny. Okay, and this is the link I share on my social sites, in any advertising that I do. It's got a QR code that you can use for this link here, and then once you've got it, okay, so you've got 0 here, okay, but it'll tell you the links that the clicks that you're getting on there. It's a rough guide on what's going on. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you over at jamesfwoods.com. Alright, take care and bye for now. James out.